Have you ever found yourself caught in a loop of thoughts, unable to break free? It's a situation more common than you might think. Overthinking is a universal human experience, but it doesn't have to control your life. Today we're going to delve into 10 truths about overthinking, truths that can help you understand and ultimately conquer this mental tug-of-war. So prepare yourself to embark on a journey of self-discovery and mental liberation. Dive with us into these truths and liberate your mind. Truth number 1. Overthinking is not problem-solving. You see, there's a significant difference between these two. Critical thinking, that's where we want to be. It involves analyzing facts, forming judgments, and making decisions. It's an active process that moves us forward. On the other hand, overthinking is like running on a hamster wheel. It's a cycle of thoughts, often negative, that just keeps spinning and spinning without resolution. It's passive, it's exhausting, and it doesn't lead us to any solutions. In fact, it often just leads to more stress and anxiety. So how do we break free from this cycle? By recognizing the difference between productive thinking and overthinking. By practicing mindfulness, focusing on the present moment instead of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. By taking action, even small steps towards resolving issues instead of just ruminating on them. Remember, spinning wheels get us nowhere. Truth number 2, you cannot control everything. In our quest for order and predictability, we often fall into the trap of trying to control every aspect of our lives. But life, by nature, is dynamic and unpredictable. It's like trying to hold water in your hands. The tighter you squeeze, the more it slips through your fingers. It's important to remember that we can't control everything, and that's okay. The weather, the traffic, the actions of others, these are all beyond our grasp. Instead of resisting this truth, try embracing it. Accept the uncertainty and the limitations of control. Cultivate flexibility and adaptability. These are the real keys to navigating life's winding roads. Sometimes letting go and trusting the flow can lead us to unexpected and beautiful places. Surrendering control can ironically give us more control over our peace of mind. Truth number 3, perfection is unattainable. In our pursuit of flawlessness, we often forget that it's an illusion, a mirage in the desert of reality. This chase fuels overthinking as we endlessly scrutinize every detail, every decision. Yet, the beauty of life lies in its imperfections, its unpredictability. Embracing these imperfections is not just liberating, it's essential. It allows us to grow, to learn, and to truly live. Remember, imperfections aren't failures, they make us human and unique. Truth number 4, mistakes are learning opportunities. This is a tough pill to swallow, isn't it? But consider this, without mistakes, how would we grow? Every stumble, every misstep is an opportunity to learn something new about ourselves and the world around us. They're not roadblocks but stepping stones towards personal development. So embrace them. Let them be your teachers. Remember, it's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get up. Mistakes don't define you, they refine you. Truth number 5, the present is all we have. We often find ourselves tangled in the web of our past mistakes or fretting over future uncertainties. But the reality is, our power lies in the present. When we embrace mindfulness, we allow ourselves to experience life as it unfolds, moment by moment. It's like tuning into a song that's playing right now, not the one that finished minutes ago, or the one that's yet to come. Overthinking can be a thief, stealing away the beauty of the now. It's like being at a live concert but missing the music because you're too busy worrying about the drive home. The past is a memory, the future is a mystery, but the present, that's where the magic happens. That's where we can create, learn, grow, and truly live. Remember, the present moment is where life happens. Let's continue with truth number 6 to 10. Our 6th truth is this: thoughts are not facts. Yes, it's true. We often mistake our thoughts for reality, believing that what we think must be true. But thoughts are just thoughts. They are not solid truths. They're like clouds passing through the sky of our minds. Some linger, some pass quickly, but none of them define the sky itself. Just because you think something doesn't mean it's a fact. So don't give your thoughts more power than they deserve. Let them come and let them go. Moving on to our 7th truth, self-compassion is vital. There's an old saying that goes, You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Treating ourselves with kindness, understanding, and forgiveness is not an act of self-indulgence. It's an act of survival. It's easy to be hard on ourselves, especially when things don't go as planned. But remember, we're all human, and we all make mistakes, so be gentle with yourself. You're doing the best you can. Now let's discuss our 8th truth. Everyone has insecurities. Yes, even the most confident people you know have moments of self-doubt. It's part of being human. No one is immune from insecurities, but you know what? That's okay. Insecurities don't make you weak or less than. They make you relatable. They make you real. So instead of hiding your insecurities, acknowledge them. Own them. They're part of what makes you, you. Our 9th truth is a short but powerful one. It's okay to say no. Saying no is not a sign of weakness or rudeness. It's a sign of self-respect. You cannot be all things to all people, and you don't have to be. It's okay to set boundaries and to prioritize your own needs. Remember, every time you say yes to something you don't want to do, you're saying no to something you do. And lastly, our 10th truth. Change is the only constant. Life is a constant ebb and flow, a series of ups and downs, beginnings and endings. Change can be scary, yes, but it's also necessary. It's how we grow and learn and evolve. So instead of resisting change, embrace it. Go with the flow. Remember, you can't step into the same river twice. The water is always changing, always flowing, just like life itself. These truths remind us that it's okay to be human and to embrace the ebb and flow of life. To wrap it all up, we've journeyed through 10 truths essential for those of us who tend to overanalyze things. We started with the realization that overthinking is not problem solving. It's a mental loop that often leads us away from actual solutions. We then recognized that we can't control everything. Life's unpredictability is not a flaw but a feature. Embracing this uncertainty can liberate us from the shackles of overthinking. We delved into the myth of perfection, understanding that it's unattainable, and that's okay. Perfection is a mirage that only fuels overthinking. We then learned that mistakes are not failures but stepping stones. Each misstep is an opportunity to grow and learn, reducing the fear that often triggers overthinking, and we anchored ourselves in the present moment, the only time we truly have. Dwelling on past mistakes or future uncertainties only steals the joy of now. Finally, we explored the last 5 truths, each a beacon to guide us out of the labyrinth of overthinking. These truths are not magic spells, but practical realities to keep in mind. They're tools to reshape our thought patterns, to break the habit of overthinking. Take these truths, apply them in your life, and observe the transformation. And if you know someone else who might benefit, don't hesitate to share this video with them. Remember, overthinking is a habit, not a life sentence. Break free and embrace the beauty of living in the moment.